What's good, family? This is your favorite cousin, Eastside Bishop, and this is we're live at 306 Lounge. This is Little Bear Talk Show, and with me, I have my OGs in the building with me today, and we're going to be doing this together. My immediate right, I have this gentleman. He always has this gentle look, but I don't know if he's gentle too. But so introduce yourself, my nigga.
Hey guys, hello everybody. Happy Saturday. It's man next door. How we doing?
Man next door, welcome to the show. And then I have my guest speaker with me, my immediate left. What's your name? Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Lawrence.
Lawrence. Okay, Lawrence, welcome. And then Maniga. Talk to my people now, Lico.
Hello guys, welcome to the video, welcome to the production, welcome to the show.
So thank you very much, guys. And then today, it's actually a bright day, but then well, the topic we have on ground, it's very, very, it's actually it's a very, very sad
Sir.
thing in the society at this point in time. You understand? So, we're talking about suicide. Why the rate is like up amongst Nigerian youths, students to be specific. Okay, let's talk about students. You understand? But then Nigerian youths, they consist of students and then
Exactly.
graduates and graduates and all that. So, well, I'll come to you first because we had a very sad story a few weeks back, a couple of weeks back, of your coursemate, Ibuka, that took his life, and you guys were close, yeah.
I'm very good.
Okay, like what's your friendship? How would you rate your friendship with Ibuka? Before I go into the questions,
My friendship with Ebuka was, I can rate it 70 over 100, because we were
70.
very close.
70 over 100. That's like 7/10.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think? I'll ask you this question. Like, okay, during the last days of before nobody knew he was going to take his life, yeah. But then, did you notice anything like different from how he was behaving or how he was before?
Yeah. On his last days, he complains too much
To you or to everybody?
to me and to almost everybody that he goes close to. Keeps
Okay.
complaining of academic pressure, keeps complaining of hardship and all those things. And his last days, he was cold, you understand? He was not his normal Ebuka smiles every time. He always, everything you say is funny to him. He's always smiling, he's always nearing me at a point. But his last days, he was just drawing back from everybody. You and him will just stay like this and you just start singing one sad song like that.
So,
That's
you guys, this is actually very, very painful.
Honestly.
So you guys, I don't know if because I'll not blame you. I'll not blame anybody that was close to him. You understand? But then, didn't you guys like try to like maybe cheer him up or something?
the truth is that after the strike, everybody was going through things. So
Okay.
nobody actually had the time to start checking on
Everybody.
on everybody. Yeah. Everybody was actually going through things. To me, I thought it was normal because as a concept, I don't used to have time.
Yeah.
Unless you come to me and tell me that someone see, I don't know who to talk to. Like school fees issue, I know I've solved school fees issue, food issue, even that book can involve I've solved his food issue several times. Money issue, I've solved it. So unless you come to me and tell me that someone see you, before I know what to do. But I don't really have time to start checking on everybody one by one. And Ebuka's case was I was not actually close to him after this strike. It was before the strike we were very close. But people that were close to him, some people I talked to, I was asking questions. They were saying that if you and him you're in a room like this, you just start punching the wall. Like that's kind of serious behaviors now. Start doing something that you said should be like, what's wrong with this guy? But everybody thought it was just maybe he's growing up. I don't understand.
This is very, very. I'm trying my best to like hold my emotions together here because it's very, very. I believe everybody in Nigeria is going through a lot. You understand? But then I still think that you guys, I will not apportion blames, but then I still think that you guys would have done a lot more. Don't you
I
agree
don't, I
with me?
don't think I don't think there's anything they could do because we have an individualistic based reality
True, true.
where it is all man for himself.
Exactly.
You can only do as much as you can for your friend, and I don't believe he met anybody and told them I am suicidal.
Like straight up. No,
He didn't.
but then I don't think if
You
you're sorry, I don't think if you're suicidal, you would even know actually.
That
Do you
is
understand?
one thing, and nobody reads mind. Yeah, we have
Nobody,
bad days. I can
nobody.
see you having a bad day, and I'll be like, chill, bro. But I won't jump to the conclusion that
That's
you are
suicide.
trying to take your own life. I will just see it as you having a bad day, and as you have some days are like that.
But,
But
but
sometimes it is deeper than that. But
It's
we can never tell.
it's actually I want to say me I feel like they would have done more. But then I will not say because if someone close to me, I
Mm.
might not have that um I might not discern that okay this person is going through this particular phase. You understand?
yeah.
Because personally, I'm a very cheerful person. You understand? You get I dey always catch feels, but then I think my friends should be able to know that Bishop is not okay.
Something is down.
Do you understand what I'm saying? You might not like everybody is on your own. You understand? You might not come out and say Bishop waiting this up. But if you hear that okay something happened to me and then it was self-inflicted, all those kind of things, you'll be like, I noticed this, So why don't you talk? Like, why don't you say, Bishop, waiting this up? Tell me as your friend. Do you understand what I'm saying? You get,
Definitely.
yes, I'm not blaming anybody because me, I might not even notice, I might not even talk. I feel say, since you don't tell me, it means it's something you can handle. You understand? So, but then I want to ask personally, what do you think? What do you think personally? What do you think? Um, what are the circumstances? What do you think makes these things come to like it's not a day thing, you
No,
understand? It's something
I
that
think
actually
somebody
builds.
has
I feel like
planned.
it's something that builds, you understand,
Yeah.
with time. So what do you think leads someone to the point of saying
I think it's your approach to life. One, the
okay,
kind of principle you build around life. Because definitely you're going to face some hardship in your life. Everybody is going to face hardship in your life. So there are times when most Nigerians hold on to hope. If you ask most Nigerians why are you still living, it's hope that tomorrow will be better. Hope.
Hope, oh,
But hope is not enough.
better
Your
days.
hope can
Oh,
be taken away. You can lose your hope totally. You can lose your absolute hope. No more hope. So what do you do when you've lost your hope? You have to have core principles of life that will let you know that even when there is no hope, you are not the judge of that. One, you're not the judge of when there is hope and when there is no hope. When you lose your hope, you go, doors can open in unexpected places.
true.
That is one. So the core principle of life you need to have is that no matter where you find yourself in life, you can grow out of it. You can grow out of it. No matter the hardship,
It's not that easy,
you
though.
need
It's not
to
so easy.
It's not. It's not.
you need to believe
It's
that
not
you
that.
can grow out of it.
I know,
sorry
but
Lico,
it's
but
not that easy.
you tend to disagree, yeah?
It's not that
Okay,
easy.
to you now, what do you think causes someone to get to the point of like
Committing suicide. Wow. Honestly, I remember last year when, because I remember last year there were cases of suicide, and it was mostly guys, Unisic students. And I remember same last year I was writing a project on the same thing, so it was like writing about what's currently going on as of then, and the pressure was much. And then going through the whole process of writing the project as not just a project, but this is actually happening, it's not fiction. I realized that it takes a lot. It really takes a lot. It's not just pressure. I think it's like you said, having core principles. I think the person's mentality at that point in time, I think the person have used all the person's battery, like, and then most of them don't like telling people.
how
They
sorry
fake it. They
sorry
act it so well.
sorry how do you know I think the society we put so much pressure on ourselves.
Yeah.
That is number one, because it is we need to tell people that it is okay not to wear designers. Do you understand? It is okay to live at your own terms, at your own earnings and all that. It is okay not to. I don't know if you guys are getting
Yeah,
it, but
but
then we've gotten to this point of someone being so perfect. As
yeah,
if,
you have to look so
do you
perfect for
understand? You have to.
people.
You don't have to. As a human being, you're not meant to have faults. You're not meant. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're meant to be. You're meant to appear top notch always. And then I think these things are things that actually drive people to see this kind of person. You understand that kind of thing, because the society, we look down on people that are trying, striving. You understand, to make ends meet, and we feel like these persons are not meant to be our friends, our colleagues, and all that. You understand? I've met people that if you're not, once they size you up, look at you, you're not wearing designers or wristwatch, all those kind of things,
Yeah,
and then
and the problem is you cannot change it.
Yeah,
That
because
pressure, that
this is
pressure
still
is
there.
not going anywhere.
It's still there.
That pressure is not going anywhere. You have to just have core principles
but,
that
but
will.
these core principles, how do you relate it to layman?
Okay, to layman now, there are people that the only reason why they've not taken their life is because they feel if they do it, they are going to hellfire.
That is what
That is
religion
that
does
is that
there.
is that is the that
Okay,
is the
okay.
that is religion observed that okay, life is not pleasant. Life is rough.
Life
Life
die.
is crazy,
Yeah.
and
Nigeria
if you're
own.
not careful,
Nigeria
people will
own.
escape life. So they feel it's right to just use fear to hold people in life. That is why that concept of hell was created. But recently, Pope Francis abolished the idea, say hell does not exist.
We're not going to
But,
talk.
but that is a
We're
conversation
not going
for
to talk
Another
about
day.
that is a
that.
conversation for another day.
We're not
But
going.
it gets to a time in a person's life where that ideology is not going to hold ground anymore. My life is already worse than hell.
Like,
So when someone agrees that their life is worse than hell, I'll take that trip. But that is not. But that is just one of the ideologies that keep people alive. But you need to have something stronger than fear, which is hope. But hope too is not strong enough because you can lose your hope. So you need to know the fundamental truth about this universe and this world and life itself,
I think
which is everything grows. Everything grows. It's in the Bible, I think Genesis 1:28, where God told Adam and Eve, be fruitful and multiply. People think it was just reproduction, but it is not just reproduction. In your labor, be fruitful and multiply. Whatever you put your hands in, be fruitful and multiply. It is not a be fruitful and add, multiply. That means if you have 20, times it by 2, 40, times it by 20, you will multiply.
Sorry, Lico. Everything grows. I'll hold you to your word. Everything grows. So, what do you tell someone that in the past 5 years nothing has grown in his
Nothing has
life?
gone.
ah
Well, in the past 5 years, nothing has
Grown, yeah.
gone well. Yeah,
Yes, I'm holding your this thing
yeah.
now.
In the past 5 years, nothing has gone well. In the in the 5 years to come, how are you sure nothing will go well? Because all you need is one moment.
I know. See,
you see this one.
see. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I swear, I understand it. I'm a believer, 100%. Do you understand? I believe that tomorrow will be fine. But then I'm asking you, someone that has not recorded a growth in his life. Okay, maybe last year now, let's say last 5 years, you made 5,000 naira by the end of the year, and then last 4 years it was 3,000. Last 3 years it was 2,005.
It's going down.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, what do you tell this particular person? Because by experience,
And this is not
by experience,
this is not motivational
I don't.
speaker.
Yes, by experience, I don't wait for this. We
Better
all know
days.
that one moment will come.
Yeah.
You understand?
Better
But then
days,
I've been
Naga.
waiting for this
So
one
what you need
moment.
to know. In the next, let us say you have a projection of 5 years that was just in decline. Are you sure next year will not have an incline?
We're not actually sure.
You are not sure.
We're not actually sure.
See, that is how life is.
Yeah. You are not sure. Okay, why don't you go and find out? If you end it today, you will never find out.
Yes.
If you go tomorrow, let us say it does not work out well. Fine, it does not work out well. Next year, uncle, why don't you go and find out? We keep finding out until this life itself breaks us. And if life does not break us, we keep going to find out until it breaks us. Because we won't break ourselves. The game is at me versus life. Life, if you're not going to break me, I will not break me.
Come on.
You will find out.
This is
Lico woke up.
He answered it well.
Yeah.
He answered it well. It is very, very. But then I feel like, okay, now you've had. Let me come back to you. You had a personal experience with someone that took his life. You understand? May his soul rest in peace. Yeah. And then if you you have the chance now to talk to people and tell people what to do. You understand? You have a chance now to advise someone that is ignorant of.
Exam.
So what would you tell the person? You just have it in mind that this person is going through a lot. What would you tell that person?
Well, the truth about this question is that there is nothing you want to tell anybody now that they've not heard before.
Okay.
You understand? So, on the aspect of saying speak up. When somebody actually speaks up to you, sometimes you look down on them. You'll be like, big man like you know if they go through this kind of thing.
Yeah.
That one too.
So if you say speak up,
that is fucking relatable, bro.
yeah. Say speak up. You know, at times why people don't actually talk is because people don't believe them. You get it has been everybody in Nigeria, even both the rich and the poor, has experience of hardship.
Yeah.
I can relate to that. Everybody has the experience of one way or the other. So understand, speak up is not actually the
What would you tell the person?
pray. Prayer. Because God is the only person that can do this.
Because personally, I feel like it's in as much as it is psychological, yeah. But then I feel like it has a particular spirit behind it. Because human beings, we were not born to inflict like normal person now. We say your whole body, it is designed to defend yourself whenever something that will hurt yourself. You don't understand what I'm saying? So what will make somebody go to the point of like inflicting pain on himself?
Before we go too far, I want to address something that you said. You said something about when you speak up, somebody says big man like you.
Normally,
that is a very stupid thing to say, but there's something more stupid that people do. When you open up to somebody, the person belittles what you are going through.
they make you feel like their own problem is bigger than your own.
Do you know the next thing it becomes about them?
And then because that person might be higher on the pecking order, he's having a problem of like 2 million naira, and then you're having a problem of
let's say 50k or 100k.
It could even be just what you eat in the night.
You understand? And then he himself that he has gotten to this point. You understand? He'll feel like your own is.
And that thing is very common among guys.
That thing now adds to the pressure.
That thing is common among guys. I don't know why.
Because nobody cares.
Yeah.
I think the society has. We have gotten to the point of like I cannot lie. We have a big, huge hand in what is happening.
Because of our own problems,
because what you said, someone complaining to you, and then you saying, we see our default in Nigeria is guy at the whole guys. Person will come tell you say, me I never even chose. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then when you want to speak up later, you will not be like, I tell this person now. Do you understand what I'm saying? If I tell this person, so it is. I swear. Let the change start from us. If you're watching this video, let the change start from you. Because you understand, let's learn to have a listening ear
That's
to
true.
our
Only
friends
if it is
and
here. Only
be
if it is
observant
here.
And
And
the
if
best thing is to listen to each other.
as
Yeah.
much
Even
as
if you
you
cannot do
can.
anything
As
about
much
it.
as you can. As
Even if
much
you
as you
cannot,
can.
everybody has
Because
problems.
yes, as much as you
I've
can.
talked day before today, I was actually telling somebody something I was going through. Person was like, "Do you know what me I'm going through?"
I don't like
that
Do
thing
you
I
know
that
what?
told
So
you
thing.
about.
if you
I
listen to
don't
that
like
person
it.
first, even if you cannot do anything
Even if
about
you
it,
cannot do it, still listen.
just listen.
Okay, well, sorry for cutting you short. We have, because we don't have time. We have this particular mentality or notion that someone that commits suicide is selfish. You understand? I've heard it a lot, and
Yeah.
then I to some extent I think I believe it, but then I'll talk about it. I want to ask man next door. What do you think someone taking his life is being selfish? Is that tough selfishness?
I feel it is. I feel it is because everybody is going through one thing or the other, no doubt. That one is already there. But I still don't feel, I still don't think, because I tell my friends too, and I check up on them, I don't want to hear.
I
It's,
took your life.
it's better you tell me what you are going through. It's better you tell me. Let's know what we'll do, what we'll try. Even if I might not be the one to solve the problem completely, but at least let me try my best and see what I can do. Because it doesn't make any sense. You just wake up after everything and you just decide there are people that really need you to be alive. Lots of people are depending on your existence. If you move when you are not supposed to, it's better that, God forbid, you had an accident, you'll be like, okay, car jam for a day, that kind of thing. But no, you are in a melder, you are in Ifite, you are in boys hostel, you just decide to like,
That's being
You
selfish to
know,
you. Yeah?
honestly,
I won't speak ill of the dead.
I'm not speaking ill, but
I'm not saying that you are.
it's not
I
enough.
don't I don't believe
It's not
that
enough.
it is selfishness. We can demonize suicide or be like it's a bad thing, but
Yes.
demonizing it does not eradicate it. It's still here. People are still killing them. Somebody killed themselves today.
This
Tomorrow,
morning, that girl.
next tomorrow, next 5 years, we'll still be having suicide around. So demonizing it is not enough. We need to understand it. And based on my observation in understanding suicide, I have come to somewhat of a conclusion that life is hard, and it was made hard by design. Whatever force that made this world made it to be hard, so you will be strong. If you work at the gym, if you want to get bigger, the harder the stuff you do, the more results you will get.
True.
So life is hard, and you must tackle that hardship to become somebody. If it was easy, when you make your first $1 million easy, you will not enjoy it. It won't sweet you. Let's say somebody went through 30 years before making his 1 million naira. When he makes that 1 million naira, the joy he will get will be better than the joy of somebody that make $1 billion in 2 days.
Can't we just make this money without stress now?
Like, can't you make it without stress?
So the stress is part of the journey. So when you look back, you say, "Oh, I suffer, oh, but God." By the time you look at your GLK, you be like, 30 years of hardship. You know, to my baby boy. But if you just came, let us say one of your uncle dash you.
I
you
don't,
will
I don't
remind
think,
them anyhow.
I don't
You will
think,
not.
yeah.
But if you work hard for it, you suffer, and you get it, you will be so happy. The feeling of rapture you will get from it will be so immense that you will want another hard thing. You want another hard thing.
I said,
to
no,
overcome.
I'm not even with you with this one.
Just because I'm telling you the truth, Bishop, when you go through stress and make good money or make something good from it, once the joy of that one fades, you will start finding the next hard thing you can do to overcome.
Like a challenge.
Nico,
People call it challenge.
Okay, maybe
next
it's because
challenge.
I did not understand English. But
You will look for the next challenge.
life should get easier now.
If you see all our rich guys now, after they make profit from a good investment,
They top
they
up.
calm down, they enjoy that profit. The next thing, life gets a little bit boring. They will need something else to go.
You can
But
say
now,
challenge.
now they need something else. That is why you see Elon Musk has from Tesla, SpaceX. Oh, you have to challenge yourself, because by the time life gets too easy, you get bored, and that is why people who win lottery, there is suicide among them. People who win
Yes,
lottery, they have
because
suicide
they feel
among
like their
them
life is
because
really.
life is now boring. You need that challenge. So now you are young. Now you are young. What life is doing is grooming you for the reality you are about to face, which is hard. But you need to know that after you face it, you enjoy it. People who kill themselves for academics, I don't really understand why, but they need to view life from this perspective. Do you remember that your JS2 taught them exam that was stressing you? JS2 taught them exam that was stressing you. Do you remember it?
My mind was just 3, man.
JS, do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember
Like
that? No. Do you remember that JS2 exam that was stressing you out?
basic tech,
Yeah, now what is it? How many times does it pass your mind?
actually.
This exam you're writing now that is stressing you out. In 5 years, 10 years time, you'll be in a place that you will not even you will not even if you I'm an advocate of do your best, but even if you fail it or pass it,
Just start like
the time will come when you will not even care about it. But
It will be like things of the
by
past
time man
now.
next door junior is calling that day I need my school fees, you will be thinking of this exam you're writing now.
because it still boils down to, sorry for God, it still boils down to the society puts so much pressure.
I think our society,
See,
we need the
it
woke
still boils down
society.
to, but then we have this how will I put it now? You have the right. Do you think you okay? Let me talk to you now. You have the right to take or keep your life. Let's put it like this, because according to man next door, he said other people need you. You're being selfish. You understand? For taking your life, because you might still be of help to,
You will
because
be of help
I think
to
most of these people
people.
that committed suicide, they are still somebody's destiny helper.
There's still somebody's
Do
destiny,
you
but
understand what
there's
I'm
still
saying?
somebody's brother, somebody's sister.
Is there a moral lesson? Because I don't know. I feel like someone will argue that is my life. You understand? Someone will argue that is my life. Now, when it comes to society building pressure on human beings, as a student, you understand, society building the academical structure or anything, the university lecturer, HOD building pressure. How do you think it's best to blow off some steam? You understand? Still do your best without being under so much pressure. Because I think if that pressure actually gets to a point where you crack or you blow up. So how do you think students should handle this particular pressure as a whole? Like academic pressure. Let's not talk about
Just
And you are
academic
just
pressure.
academic.
yes.
Best way to handle academic pressure for me is to do your best. I understand, but you know that you cannot ask somebody that is hungry to come and start reading. That is where family comes in.
Yeah.
Even if your family is not doing their best for you, at least you have friends around. You can actually swallow your pride and go and beg for food. You can actually swallow your pride,
Yeah.
beg people for food. Because someone that is hungry cannot read.
On that
Someone that is if you're looking at your account and always even seeing up to 500, you don't have food. These are the pressures in academics. You understand? So if you can actually do something about it by yourself, talk to people, just tell people, no matter what they say to you, they might insult you, they might laugh at you, but get what you
I
want.
think that's what they're afraid of.
Get what you want. Go and read. Even if you don't have the material, we have people that have it. You can use your phone. Even if you don't have phone, go and body with them. Try do something.
But then I think what happens to when you're doing your best and then it is coming out, the result is not
that is
showcasing.
a complex situation now, because you are doing your best and the result
And
is
it's not
not.
coming
You
out.
have, you've
You
done
can
your
actually
best. You've done your
school,
best. There's
school,
nothing.
school is
There's nothing
not
else you
for
can do.
me. School is not everything.
Okay,
If you are
I
doing
will
your
take that
best,
point.
if you are
School
doing
is
your
not
best and it's
everything.
not working out, you can drop
Okay.
out. You can actually drop out and go and hustle.
Okay.
If things are not working out, you can drop out, go and hustle. You can actually hustle after when you are done hustling. Come back to school and read if you must read.
Okay. Now, I think that we have little or no time to continue. This is actually a very very massive
A very, very
issue, and
massive topic.
it gives me sleepless nights because I know personally I've been through crazy times. You understand? I've gone through days of not having anything to eat. When I was in school, using leg to trek to engineering and all that. You understand? And I those days were crazy, man. And then I had one thing in mind that tomorrow will be better. So, and I have so much belief in myself that I'm I'm going to like come
Be
out.
better,
Do you understand? Come out of this because see I've gone through period of like I don't go chop, I will go school. Do you understand? And then I will still check, enter my department, do everything I'm doing. If the day is actually nice, someone will buy me food. But if it's not a nice day, I will still come back. I've gone like 3 days, 1 week without eating something tangible. One day they come out, one woman already sell something for us. She just give me because I don't already every day I dey buy sugar. Just sugar. Do you understand? If I don't have water, I'll now buy one pure water. I just dey come back one day, the woman just give me malt and bread. I say, mommy, this is not what I told you to do. I say, don't worry, make I. Do you understand? So it has gotten to that point, and then there is nothing you're reading that will enter. Do you understand? So it is. I'm not saying this. I'm not. I can relate 100%. But then I just want to. I just want to put it out there. No matter what you're going through, taking your life is not. Just think about your family. You understand? In as much as they say people move on and all that, but then the pain it will cause them for you just coming out today because you're not having a meeting with them. In as much as we still have other accidental deaths and all that, but then you not tell them you're leaving. You're just one day. You understand? So there's you should have so much belief in God. You understand? Anything you're doing, you should know that tomorrow, as Lico said, there is growth. Tomorrow will be better. You
It has
understand?
to be.
Tomorrow, once you wake up and then life day, you understand. I've had stories of numerous stories of people that have gone 10 years, 5 years without nothing, but then at the end they came out
Fine.
fine. You understand? And then all those years of suffering will be forgotten. You understand? So anything you're doing, just have it in mind that tomorrow will be better.
Yeah.
If you're a student, and then we should also like talk to our lecturer. The pressure is very,
I
very.
don't even think they
The
care
pressure is
anymore.
crazy. No, I think they care, but then one person might not actually be able to give that change, like that change. I know lecturers that talk to their students. You understand, and then
Some
make
do.
them yes, and then make them know that this is not the end of the world.
You guys have good
So
lecturers.
big shout out to everybody that came to the show, Lico, Lawrence, man next door. Man, big shout out to myself too. And then let's keep striving. Let's keep putting in work. Let's keep
growing.
Lico, don't die on me.
it will be better. And then
Don't die on me.
anyway, so nobody's dying, man. So big shout out to everybody. This is Little Bell Talk Show.
Yeah.
And we're signing out. Thank you guys for watching. Drop your comments. Don't forget to drop your comments. Thank you very much. Peace out.